Hey, hello, my friends. Just tracking, just paying attention, hanging out, just watching our local weather in Tucson, Arizona. And we're late. We should be out of monsoon season now, but I've noticed instead of the southerly weather systems that we would get during monsoon season, they've been changing from east to west. That's east over there, and coming from west. Sometimes that was a lightning flash that you saw actually come from the east. They were coming from the west the other day. The storms are coming from the east today, and I noticed that just tremendous sheet of rain right there. I don't want to step out too far because I saw this storm following us over the horizon, and I noticed that now it is exactly over me. You guys hear that thunder right there? And it is producing like a hellacious amount of thunder and lightning. So I am going to be safe. So without any further ado, I do have the outside camera set up. Also, I will tell you this, guys. Before I even noticed that sheet of water, and when the storm really got overhead, I noticed there was like a crackle of thunder, and the birds in the area that are usually in the surrounding palms and mesquite trees just like took off. So I'm going to keep an eye on it. Stay tuned, guys. Peace. So the next part, well, here I am again, guys. Pardon me. Look at this interesting cloud formations there, and I noticed that without going into details, like that's a part of that actually. You see that early cloud formation? That's some really pretty rough weather, and that I think the wind is blowing away, so I think that might be coming our way, which means that sheet of water that I showed you guys that was well defined in the distance is actually less defined now because it's actually coming this way, or it might be, and that's like the front of it right there. I believe I'm tracking this as well with my outdoor camera. Whoa, that was lightning. Yeah, so I'm not trying to hang out there like that. I'm not no scare punk, but yeah, I'm just being careful. And lo and behold, it's not one, it's two. Woo! That one to the left is a huge one. This is gonna be interesting. Now, I did check our regional weather forecast, and it did change up. Well, not our regional one. Our regional one said it's apparently still sunny outside, but because I do have my own personal weather system right over there, that forecast told me that at around, I think it was something 40, in about 20 minutes, however time it is that I looked at, it said about 20 minutes that I might be getting rain, 40% chance. So even in the time that I've been on the camera with you guys, there's that, the front of that storm right there, those sheets of rain just pouring. I'm really interested to see how this is going to turn out. Oh, actually, you can take a look. You can see the rainbow forming in the one to the left. That's nuts, right? How dope is that? Please don't turn out horrible the next video, because if it starts raining over here, I'm going to show you guys that too. I'd have to. I'd be remiss if I didn't. This is so awesome. And I love weather. You guys know I work at the Kitt Peak. I worked at the Kitt Peak National Observatory, excuse me. So technically, yeah, but oh, look at that beautiful rainbow. I gotta show you the rainbow. Just look at that. You do a dope graphic right there. And I'm telling you, that's crazy rain. It's like two legs of rain walking towards you, rain walking towards you, with a rainbow going right down his leg. Like, God's like, no, you're not. Just, guys, this is incredible. Look at this stunning weather. I'll be back. So I stepped over real quick to the other side of the yard, because I was like, if there's one side of the rainbow, there's got to be the other side. There's the other side of the rainbow there, but that's also at the north-facing side of the storm. So the storm is coming from the northeast. I think it's a part of that tail of storms you see right there, and it's curving around and then heading like this direction, like that. I'm not sure. As I was saying in the last little clip, I was fascinated with watching the weather systems, and we had to be on point with following weather systems, determining weather patterns. We were kind of just as sharp, if not sharper, than your local weather person. I'm not crapping on them, but man, like crazy amount of lives depended on us being accurate. And not just giving you guys a great night, but being accurate with the weather and making sure that everything is safe. But I digress. Enough about that. You get a chance, when Kitt Peak opens back up, visit it. But I digress. This is incredible. I know you guys hear that little thunder rumbling in the background. Let's see what's going to happen. Okay, friends, so there's still the same storm front formation right there. And I checked my weather, which is the app to them. We can't see over there, but to my personal. And I encourage everyone, get your own personal weather stations. You have to be aware of your microclimate, because according to the NWS, I'm not expected to get hit with rain, but according to my weather service, it's 50%, 53% chance. It jumped from 20 something, whatever I said earlier, or 40 something to 53% chance. And I can see that from, you can see the lightning and pulsated cloud. And now you can actually hear there's not much differential in between the sound of the lightning, I mean the picture, the view of the lightning, the side of the lightning, and the sound of the thunder, which means the lightning's not that far away from where I am now. And to be exact, I checked my weather, and it showed that the closest lightning strike was indeed less than 3 miles away, about 2.6, 2.7 miles away. So during inclement weather, you know, they give you signs, you see those signals and you hear those warnings. Hey, don't drive, just stay where you are, seek shelter if you need to. We don't have one of those right now, but I think it's a perfect time to encourage you guys. Follow those. If you see one, follow those. If you hear one, follow those. Be safe than sorry. An ounce of prevention goes a long way. Oh, and that looks all fiery red like that, not because of Satan, but because of the sunlight. Sunlight makes colors pretty, reflects off the clouds. Isn't that gorgeous? True. And why the color's red is a whole different conversation about how light's broken down through the sun, and just, it's pretty cool. Once again, stuff that I did at Kit Peak. Guys, this storm is fantastic. Oh, well, the birds are showing up a little bit more, so that we might not get it. I don't know, we might not get it. Solar power horse. This is how we keep things moving on the little lab grounds. You know what we do. You know how we move. I couldn't even think of a word to describe where I lived just now. I could have just said on my property. Now, usually I would edit this out, but I'm not, because this is kind of pretty dope. This is dope. I'll be back. Just a few minutes of freehand videoing. Yeah, there's the, right in that little lump right there. Seems that's where the storm's really acting up. So if anything, I'm getting a bird's eye view of Mother Nature in action. It's pretty spectacular, I can't lie to you. This is fantastic. It's super late to be happening at this time of the year. And I've told all of my fellow gardeners, also, if you guys are in southeast Tucson, like, I hope all is well with you, because it looks like it's getting hit. Like pretty serious, at least in the upper atmosphere. It is. Look at that. That's some serious activity. Not to get off the subject, but that reminds me of power. And now looking at the little utility pole up there, but it reminds me of power and how much can be utilized just by just imagine harnessing the power of that lightning. Just whew. Tesla did it, and he's okay. It's a weird weather formation. I don't know if you guys can see it in a corner right there. Going down like that. That's strange. Oh, that's active. Look at that, guys. And this is still quite distant from me. Like, that really is weird. Look at that. Like, I haven't seen anything like that before. That's unique. Hey, guys. So, it looks like that one weird weather formation that I saw right there. It's actually one of the front lines of the storm. That's a beautiful lightning strike right there. So there's like the width of that. Oh, another beautiful lightning strike. I mean, like, this isn't on a gimbal or anything. I'm not going to go get it. So part of me, if it's shaky, I could take the time to be like, oh, I'm going to run a house and make this professional. But I got to tell you guys, listen, it's not my job. I'm literally hanging out with you. I've realized it's been 3 weeks since I really spoke to my community, and this is to my Together We Grow community. Listen, I love you guys, I do, but I'm doing so much incredible research that could change the world, change just the foundation of how we do things, and I can't wait to show you guys, but there's only one way you're gonna see it, and that's at thevicktv.com. We'll be sending you the links to all of that, and this isn't a plug just to drop it in, but it really is what I'm doing in my life right now. And you guys are such a huge part of everything that I've been doing for like years now, especially the last 2 years. It's been crazy, right? Let's go take a look at over at the southwest side. Southwest side, you can see where the sun's setting over in the southwestern horizon. You also see where the storm's brewing. You can see the storm head right there. And like I said, even if it doesn't come to us, this is a magnificent view, front seat view, if you will, of just Mother Nature doing what she does. And a lot of what we do at Together We Grow, at Brick TV and at DRA is all based on just allowing and understanding, just acknowledging, appreciating what Mother Nature does, accepting it, and kind of doing our own thing with it. Isn't that cool? I think it is. I think, just look at all of that power. Oh my God, Tesla would be loving this. Ben Franklin's weird ass would be out there butt naked right now with a key attached to a kite. Even though he didn't actually do it like that, he did do the butt naked part. Don't get that bent. But look at this beautiful storm. I had to tell you guys, it's great just hanging out with you like this. I'm back again real quick because the lightning's picking up. It has been. I'm not as close to the pool as actually I am. I'm super close to the pool. I don't think that's very smart. I will be backing up in a little bit. But I actually moved away from the trees thinking that would be a smart. The trees lit up and everything's in color and it's bright like that, even though it's nighttime here, because I actually do have the light on from our evening security cam, or from our yard security cam. So that's enabling me to get this beautiful footage that I'm getting right here. Another beautiful rolling thunder I'm going through like that. Oh man, this is just amazing. Look at this. Look at this. Just to be a part of this, I'm so impressed by it. I'm so amazed by it. But I can't stress this enough, guys. If you think a storm is coming towards you, if you feel it is, get the safety. Like, get the safety. I am safe. Please don't let lightning strike when I say some dumb shit like that, because I'll still post a video and be like, oh, dummy said he's safe. So I don't want to be that guy. I'll talk to you guys in 1 second. I just saw the weirdest formation of lightning strike, and then I noticed right about there it is, another one again, but right about there's this weird loop formation of clouds bearing into the storm. So I'm not sure what's going on that side, but I zoom in a little bit and it looks like there's another type of cloud formation or something hitting from that side. Let me zoom back out. The thunder roll is coming from the right side over here. I mean, even with the storm and the impending rain, and I also, once again, if you're in Southeast Tucson, I hope you're okay. Please post any updates you might have on a storm coming your way. Ooh, that's a pretty big one right there. And guys, it's not super uncommon, but it's not the regular for this time of year. It's very humid. There's a lot of moisture caught up in the air right now, and it's super hot for this time of the evening. And the thing is that moisture's got to go somewhere. So something's going to happen. So this is happening because, believe it or not, as hot as it is right now, it's going to drop to the low 60s, mid 60s before sunrise. So it's just very interesting, and I'm so to watch this, and I'm so happy I get to watch this happen. I'd see a lot of activity like this on the mountain when I was at the Kidd Peak National Observatory, but it was so up close and it was so intense. But that's the beauty of it. Science is intense, isn't it? And there's no better science than up close science. Okay guys, now one of the clips earlier I said that the front side of this storm, ooh, nice one, was actually starting way over there in the loop formation, going way back, and I showed you guys from the far south southeastern side, and all of that energy is building up, and so there's pretty much the front of that storm right there. It's little minor formations right there that we're dropping. You can actually see it's still dropping some moisture right there. You see, here's a primary formation edge of the storm right here. And it's pretty strong. You can see that right there, that line right there. So, yeah, like when a lightning strikes, you can actually see like the, I don't want to call it the vein, but the direction. It's got a little tilt to it. You can see the direction that the storm is going. God forgive me. Be serious, y'all. This is serious. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's a storm. It's lightning stuff. Let's enjoy this. All right. Oh. I'm blown away by nature. I'm blown away by, it's almost intoxicating. But I can't stress enough. If you guys get a warning from your national weather, your local weather service, whatever it may be, to get out of the way of tumultuous weather, please do it. It is not worth it to sit there and be like, I'm going to hold a camera, I'm going to film this, or I can handle this. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not. But I am in safety, and this is worth it, y'all. This is, my mind's blown. I wish I could paint. Like, I have a cousin named Alicia, and she's an incredible world-renowned artist. Just incredible, and, like, she could paint this, man. Me, it just looked like stick figures. Like, this would look awful. This would be bad. This would be bad. Her, on the other hand, this would be magnificent. You guys think you could paint this? If you guys think you could paint this, like, take a still shot of it and show me what you got. I'd love to see it. If you guys take a still shot of any of the storm footage that we've shared tonight, that we've hung out and just experienced together, do that. I would love to share it. I will absolutely do it. I promise you. I promise you. Look at this. Look at this. I want to hit pause, but if I do, something's going to happen, and this is so beautiful. And I realize every moment that I have this camera, that I have this running, something is happening. I get to spend a much needed moment with you. Tell him again, Thor. Man, this is so amazing. Okay, guys, so now I realize something, like, real quick. It's not that the storm's front side is going that way. It's that the storm's front side is actually above me. We haven't experienced any rain yet, which is incredible because, trust me, I know. I'd be firsthand. Water don't lie, y'all. You'd hear it. You'd know it. You'd know it. But there's an awful lot of electric energy in the sky above us right now. You ever feel like that you're a part of that energy, that that energy is a part of you, that you're a part of this totality of everything, this all in all of creation? Well, I got to tell you guys, you are. You are. You know, I always say plant that first seed and together we grow. Well, this is a part of that growing process. Understanding that we are as much a part of this as this is a part of us. And I think that's some dope stuff right there, man. I can rock with that. Can you? I know you can. Okay, guys. I just heard some weird whistling sound that I've never heard before. It's got me slightly spooked. Not sure what that was. I don't think it was weather related. I'll tell you, from the last time that I hit pause, immediately, almost every time I hit pause, it's an amazing display of nature like that. And I understand, like, in safety like this, it's okay to admire. And nature can be admired. But in no way am I taking light those who have suffered the wrath of nature. In no way am I taking that at light. It's not funny. It's not a laughing matter. If you get those warnings, please adhere to them. Please find safety. I love you guys, man. And I want to continue loving you guys. And I can only do that if we're all here together, right? Like, plant that first seeds, together we grow. So we got to be wise at times when it's time to be wise. Oh, that is so beautiful. I don't know. It's something about when lightning and thunder coincide like that. It's like Mars, the god of war, talking to the love of eternity, Clotho, the weaver of dreams and of time, the one who cuts not short the time of life, but who weaves the tapestry which makes life what it is. And together, they help make creation. And it's, I don't know, man, it's an old book series that I used to read. If you guys are interested, hit me in the comments below. I'd love to talk to you about it. But Mars and Clotho will always live forever. And they will always reign. The power of thunder. The power of lightning. It really is incredible. It's humbling. It is the weirdest thing. Because, like, seriously, look at that palm tree there, and if you go through the earlier videos, you see that gap of blue right there? Like, that's that storm's line. It really hasn't gone anywhere near that palm tree this entire evening. So I'm like, is it stationary, like right there? Like, I really am gonna have to check the local forecast, because if it is, wow, and with the brown in, whoa, that's like a haboob. I mean, it could be evening shading, but that looks like dirt in the sky. That looks like a haboob, and it looks like it's sitting right over that side of Tucson. And I'm not sure if it's actually doing that, but that's not a good feeling, and I really want to find out. If any of you guys, when I post this, if you're in the comments and you happen to know about it, if you're in a section of the city, please let me know. And this is a pretty fierce storm. This is coming all the way from that side. So this is that thing that I told you was coming from the and it was the southeast. Yeah, the south. It looked like it was actually wrapping around the Catalinas from the northeast earlier, and like it looks like that's the tail end of it. Actually, where is it? Yeah, right there. That's the tail end of it. So we'll see. And so far, like when I say things to you guys, like when I'm like, hey, the storm looks like that, I'll actually go back before I film the next clip. I'll record the next clip, and I'll check and see if like the weather systems, satellites are coinciding with that, and they are. So I'm not making this up, but I don't want to seem like hey, I'm weather accurate, Charles Collins. I'm not, dude. I'm just out here watching the storm, and that is just baffling. Wow. I mean, the camera's picking up light because of the light from the other camera. It's picking up light, so I can see shading, and I can also see like the path of the storm. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Look at this. Look at this. So the storm's rolling over like this. It's moving just like I predicted earlier. Thanks to the staff at Kit Heat for the education on Watch the Clouds and Watch the Storms, following and tracking them. Once again, I can't stress to you guys enough, please be safe in inclement weather. It's not worth time. If you're going out there and enjoying it, might put yourself in harm and even more. So, might put somebody else in harm and even worse than that. You know, could just be the ultimate worst. I have noticed an interesting occurrence. Usually we'd have late eating hummingbirds, vermilion flycatchers, bats, mostly bats, lots and lots of bats, and I love the bat phenomenon. If you're ever out here in the southwestern desert in Tucson, you're out near one of the washes or anything of that nature, at dusk, during fall and early spring, you will have the bat phenomenon, and it's great. They come here, and that's why I usually don't have any problems with pests. They get rid of them at night. It's pretty cool. And the hummingbirds get rid of them at day. Hummingbirds have their own routines as well. I hope everyone who's being touched by the storm, I really do, I hope you're okay. I'm not sure where its path is going. I'm honestly out here just enjoying and just embracing. Not as much, yeah, enjoying it, but embracing and appreciating the beauty that nature is. So again, the light over there, that's from our exterior security cam. Don't tread on me. This is just amazing, guys. I don't want to get up and do much walking because I like just the direction that I'm facing right here. And I showed you some angles earlier, but it's just fascinating because you can see storm, no storm, storm, no storm. In the background, it's kind of cool. You can actually see, I think those are the Tucson Mountains. Yes, the Tucson Mountains in that direction on the horizon. Can you see them up there? Far peaks in the back. That's pretty dope. Some desert palms, top of the solar panels, more desert palms. It really is a gorgeous evening. I'm so glad I'm not inside staring at a screen. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. Even in like inclement weather, I don't know. Are you guys from the old school like me? Like if it's super, they're saying, hey, it's lots of lightning and thunder, turn off all of your unnecessary electronics and don't take a bath, stay away from running water. Are you guys like that? Yes or no? I'd be interested to know. Even if not that, are there any other old school adages or old school folklore tales that you stick to? Don't step on a crack and things of that nature. I'm interested in knowing because, guys, it's been 3 weeks since we spoke. 3 weeks. That is not a good feeling. It is not. I got to tell you guys, though, you guys know me. Like, if you follow me before all of this really jumped off, you know when the research is kicking, I'm into the research. And I'm so blessed with DRA and thebricktv.com for just allowing me to do the research that I'm doing. We are actually changing the world, guys. We are actually changing the world, and it couldn't be done without them. And I got to tell you guys, I'm really going to need your help to continue doing it. I can't stress that out. Information will be coming soon. I'm going to need your help to continue doing it because we want to make this whole thing better. We want to make it better for you. I miss you so much, I do. Woo! I just saw the most insane lightning strike. Super bold, like right there. Now, here's where I'm fascinated and where I'm so excited. I believe I got it super clear on the camera that's up there. I haven't checked it yet. And that puts that at about 4 miles away. I mean, that lightning strike you guys see, that lightning bolt you guys see the width of this palm tree right there, that was about 4 times the width of that palm tree. That's how, there you go, that's another good one. Let's see, let's watch this out. Let's see. Oh my gosh. No, I am being very cautious, guys. I am. Just incredible. Can hear the desert allure of the crickets and the other creatures at night. They know there's impending moisture, and they can't wait because that's late season mating to them. Actually, it's extended season mating to them, which is not a good thing for us. It's not. We call them pests, but they're not pests. The creatures doing what they do in an environment that they're meant to do it, in a place that they're born to do it. Who are we? Who are we to stop them? Who are we to say that they're not to? We want our little comfort. We want our pools in the desert. We do, but it all comes with a price. And together we grow. And I swear to you, with together we grow. We try to mitigate. We try to eliminate that price. Matter of fact, we try to think the land. We try to think the environment. We try to think everything abound and around us before we do what we do. That's what makes us different. No net carbon footprint whatsoever. Everything positive footprint, positive impact on your environment. Believe it or not, it can happen, but first you got to believe in yourself. Plant that first seed, and together we'll grow. I promise you, every time either I record and don't say something or I don't record, an incredible lightning strike. And it's right in this area right there, and it's really not like direct on South Tucson, but like it seems like it's South Tucson. Like, it has really been primarily catching the brunt of this. If you are, when I post this, if you are located in the South Tucson area, please let me know. Let me know you're okay. If you have pictures, videos, please feel free to share them. If you don't feel comfortable sharing them, just don't. It's got me concerned because this storm sat, like, and I say again, because it's nighttime, no storm there. This is South Tucson. This thing, this wall right here, just passed here a little while ago. So that is a huge storm. I did check the National Weather Service, and they finally updated. I'm not sure how long ago, but they did update, and they said to expect we're up to 53% chances of rain here. But I already knew that from my weather system that I have here. I encourage you guys, like, wholeheartedly, please go out there. I don't care what it is, but make sure it's a good one if possible. Get your own personal weather system so that you can be aware of your own microclimate. It really is a matter of life or death, not just for you, but for your plants, for your animals. It really is. It's something that I find so important. Any true gardener will check. Well, I can't say any true gardener. Screw that. I'm not going to delete this because I can't stand when people say stuff like that. Personally, I recommend it. There you go. The wind's picking up. I did notice that. So, which means we might be, yep, you see the edge of the storm front right there. See that curve right there? I believe it's coming this way. That's probably why the National Weather Service probably picked it up. So there's the edge of the storm from there, and it actually curves up like this. Whoa, there you go. So yeah, from there to there, I think is coming at me according to the wind. I love you guys. You are all super awesome. You rock. I hope you've enjoyed all of this time together. I hope this doesn't turn out the way, well, you know what? Weather is weather. Whether we're here or not, it's still going to be weather. I love you guys. Plant that first seed so together we'll grow. Peace and blessings. And be safe wherever you are and whatever you're doing.